Senator Chuck Schumer now joining Alexandria Cortez and Ed Markey in attacking Senator Mitch McConnell for fast-tracking a vote on the Green New Deal that would upend the economy, arguing that McConnell is unfair, that Senator McConnell is trying to sabotage and silence them for letting senators vote on something that they proposed. Let's bring in Madison Gesiotto, Trump 2020 Campaign Advisory Board member, also with the National Diversity Coalition for Trump. Madison, your reaction. Why are they so mad?
Well, they're mad because they know it's not going to pass. They know it's an absolutely unaffordable, ridiculous idea. We have Democratic senators like Joe Manchin coming out saying, you know, this isn't a deal, this is a dream. I think Nancy Pelosi said something similar, snubbing the Green New Deal. It's absolutely ridiculous. I mean, you look in there and towards the end they promise free health care for all. They promise access to clean water, clean energy, nature. I mean, they're promising the most ridiculous things. Jobs for everybody.
Well, it
even
sounds
people
great,
that don't work. Jobs for all Americans. It sounds wonderful, but we could never afford to do something like this. Nor in reality would this work. We have to work in reality. So we don't live in a theoretical world.
Guaranteed jobs, guaranteed income for those unwilling to work. They say that was not in there when it was. I mean, even Nancy Pelosi ridiculed this, saying, quote, the green dream or whatever they call it. Nobody knows what it is, but they're for it, right? I mean, the fear is, you know, there's always a fear with this stuff, Madison. It's like when Pelosi said we have to pass Obamacare before we find out what's in it. That's what's happening with the budget bill, too. I mean, what's your take on that some form of this could come to pass?
Well, I would be very disappointed if a form of this came to pass, because I think this would be extremely detrimental to the American people. Of course, like I said before, it wouldn't be affordable. We're already in so much debt in this country that we shouldn't be in. And so something like this wouldn't benefit people. We need to be passing, you know, bills and legislation that's actually going to have a positive effect on the American people. And I think more people are paying attention now than they were in the past to what their Congress people are doing. And so I think that will help in this, because when elections come around, I think a lot of these people will be voted out, and it'll definitely hurt Democrats in 2020.
Yeah, Madison, there's also this danger of do as I say, not as I do. I mean, Alexandria Cortez, according to her office, does drive a gas car. And I don't see a lot of congressmen, Republican or Democrat, with solar panels on their houses.
No, and it's just like with Obamacare. They pushed Obamacare down the throats of the American people, but of course they have the best health care around, and they continue to have the best health care around compared to the rest of us, like my family, who lost our health care as a result of Obamacare and had to switch to a different plan twice. And so it's really, really disappointing to see them continue to behave this way. Like you said, it's do as I say, not as I do, and this is just another example of that. They're driving around, they're not driving around in these cars, so.
Madison Gesiotto, hey, you're great. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. I appreciate you having you on.
Thanks, Liz.